Okay, I'm going to shift onto the A harp for a second here, because the A harp, this is a high A, much smaller, much stronger burden tone with these. Oh, sorry, Borden tone. You'll find that it's actually harder to shape the vowels unless you're a smaller person. Lucy in particular, she plays an A harp, she's got a very, very strong, she can actually really shape the vowel at the top end, she has a slightly higher voice. They relate to your voice box, into the mouth and your nose and your voice tone. And as you can hear, my voice tone is relatively low. So, with the A harp, looking at the same tune, there's the A harp. You hear Borden tone's a little bit more present in that one. You can really focus it down by using your tongue in sort of an L shape behind the lamella, so it sits like that. You can just bring it up, it just makes a slightly smaller chamber behind it, which will force up those upper harmonics, which gives you very much more. Slightly buzzy, but it means you get the tune across a bit more clearly. Now I do have here, I've got a C harp. Oh, these are also nestled. This is a very, very high harp. The peculiarity with this is that the harmonics are so high, you're almost not playing a tune, you're playing in the harmonics instead, and your brain makes up the rest of the actual fundamentals. Slightly odd bit of musical theory, but it works. Well, apparently. I find playing a C harp quite hard because it's quite high. So I'm actually going to drop back down to the D because it's one of my favourites. It's also a lovely, lovely low tone. Because to look at a couple of other techniques, just fairly basics. So I'm going to look at a couple of stops. Now that's a technique that you've got to be quite careful with. You notice at the end of these harps project just over the edge rather than being right inside. Now this is helpful for this technique because you can actually damp using the edge of your lip without it chopping your lip up. You've got to be careful with that. If you start to bleed from here, stop. You'll have to start healing. Don't play again until it's actually, if you do nick it slightly, it can happen with a rough edge. So just make sure you've got a nice smooth edge on the side of this and make sure it's sticking out just a fraction, because otherwise you can really hurt yourself with it. So you can use those to do a number of percussive techniques, but I'm used to playing jigs and a few things on this, so I'm just picking the tunes at random at the moment, so I apologise if they're not entirely consistent. But really, there's a vast amount you can do with these. To find the tunes that work best are quite often what you'll find with the bagpipe tunes. They sit usually within about 1.5 octaves, which is about within the limits of what you can actually get out of a Jew's harp. I mean, as you can tell, you can fake some of it by swapping octaves. Quite a lot of whistle players do that as well, as do bagpipe players, to fit the tunes onto the instrument. But actually the ones that really work best are the 8-note, 9-note, maybe 12-note tunes. So you can get all the way down from the bottom. Got 1.5 octaves, just. So, I'm going to leave it here for the moment. Practice is the key thing. Just take your time over it. Find a harp you like playing. That's something I always recommend to other players. Is find one that makes the sound you like the most, and you're more likely to practice it. Okay, I might see you again at some time. Bye.